Hello there, welcome to CTT Loves Movies and the series Alternative Oscars, where we go year by year and I choose the winners. We're now in 1981. Let's begin.
And under it, I would like the words deported. In 1919, the government of the most powerful country in the world is afraid of this woman.
Just stop it. I don't want anything. It seems that you and me have been mad at each other for so long.
Michael took me. It was 3 days. He stayed with me every day, every hour, and that's what happened.
I've had some of the most influential men in the world in love with me, desirous of me, desperate for me, more than any other woman I've ever met in my entire life.
Why is she on a string?
She's very beautiful. Yes? Keep.
Why is she tied up on a rope? Why is she tied up? Why do you have her tied up?
Not nominated but noteworthy were Liza Minnelli in the film Arthur and Kristy McNichol in the film Only When I Laugh. Okay, my choice. My choice is Melinda Dillon in the film Absence of Malice, playing a very vulnerable woman who's trying to do the right thing while at the same time not revealing some secrets from her past. She's a tragic figure whose good intentions end up betraying her.
It's thrilling to meet you, Gloria.
Hi.
Yes. You obviously have a wonderful economy with words, Gloria. I look forward to your next syllable with great eagerness.
You revealed to me along the way why you put such a rage in my heart. Tell me what to do now.
That's it, Sam. It's as good as being in there, isn't it?
Better. Seen as I'm persona non grata. Yeah. It's tip-top, Mr. Abrams. You're doing a grand job.
You and Jack have a lot of middle-class dreams for two radicals. Jack dreams that he can hustle the American working man, whose one dream is to be rich enough not to have to work, into a revolution led by his party. And you dream that if you discuss the revolution with a man before you go to bed with him, it'll be missionary work rather than sex.
Not nominated but notable were Rutger Hauer, playing the relentless terrorist. He was the only good thing in a very bad movie, Nighthawks. Mel Gibson was very compelling in Gallipoli, and he broke out that year with The Road Warrior. Wilford Brimley, he only came out in one scene, but he dominated the screen as a folksy but no-nonsense assistant attorney general. And finally, here is my choice, Jack Nicholson in Reds, playing the lovesick playwright Eugene O'Neill. He played a cynic with a romantic side, or was it a romantic with a cynical side? Either way, he demonstrated both. He was on top of his game.
You mustn't let Norman upset you, Billy. He wasn't yelling at you, you know.
Sounds like he is yelling at you.
No, he was yelling at life.
Jean, Jack and I, we haven't told anyone yet because we were too embarrassed. But we're married. Jack and I got married.
I am hardly human anymore. I am the French lieutenant's whore.
Don't tell me it's immaterial. I need him. I need him now. Later this evening, I'm gonna be tap dancing on the goddamn Brooklyn Bridge.
You're playing with Dave's money. I'm owed it.
Adam, please, if you're not going to play, you'll have to leave the table.
Sit down and be quiet.
Oh, yeah, you're buying me roses? I'm getting fired from my job. I'm supposed to sit here like some Vegas bimbo?
I liked all the nominees, but my choice is not among them. Not nominated was Barbara Hershey, who was desperate and tormented in the horror film The Entity, giving it the realism it needs. My final choice, however, is Kathleen Turner in Body Heat. Turner plays Maddie, a femme fatale who has men tied around her finger. She is major league trouble, conniving, manipulative, and sexy enough to drive men to murder. Turner is a dame to kill for.
You want to know why I came back so fast? I got the end of our lane. I couldn't remember where the old town road was. One little way in the woods.
What's yours?
I don't have a social security number.
Everybody's got a social security number. You pay income tax?
Nope.
Don't get too smart. Pretty smart myself.
Everybody in the room is smart. Everybody's just doing their job. And Teresa Peron's dead. Who do I see about that?
Why the hell should I care that you slept with somebody else? Do you think I haven't? I don't think we have to report to each other every time we go to bed with somebody. It doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean I love you any less. Do you love me any less because you went to bed with Jean?
A real woman could stop you from drinking.
You have to be a real big woman.
Arthur?
Not nominated but notable were John Hurt in Cutter's Way, Treat Williams in Prince of the City, and finally, my choice, Harrison Ford in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Perfectly cast as Indiana Jones, he would play the iconic figure for 3 more sequels, and there's another one on the way. Scruffy, smart, Ford personifies this larger-than-life figure with humor, nobility, weariness, heroism, and a touch of cynicism, balancing between silliness and palpable desperation. It's a hell of a balancing act. I want to give a shout out to the movie Gallipoli. It was not nominated, but it's quite a picture. Chariots of Fire won the Oscar, and I hate the fact that it won Best Picture. I found the movie boring. I watched it a second time to see if my opinion would change. It didn't. For me, it's one of the worst Best Picture winners in Oscar history. So what's my choice? And that's a tough one. I'm a little torn between the two films, Raiders of the Lost Ark and Reds. Raiders of the Lost Ark is pure fun. It's pure spectacle. It's a roller coaster ride. Steven Spielberg, the director, was at his playful best. John Williams with an awesome musical score, a top-notch production design, and a sound crew that would later revolutionize the industry, winning 22 Oscars among them. A movie for the child in all of us. Suspenseful, yet light-hearted. However, unfortunately, it's not my choice. My choice is Reds, a film about an American communist, the biography of journalist John Reed, observing and participating in labor unions in the early 20th century in the United States, and also observing the Russian Revolution. The left-wing politics can be off-putting for many, and perhaps this is the reason it didn't win. But in my view, Reds was robbed. It's an engrossing film. The scope is huge, but director Warren Beatty maintains a grasp on the material. The movie never runs away from him. The film also denotes the impossibility of having a collective socialist mindset while passionately trying to maintain one's individuality. Many would say that Reds feels like a high school social studies lesson, but for me, Reds is a masterpiece. That's it. Tell me what you think. Comment below, or better yet, subscribe. This is CTT Loves Movies.